You alright, Mark? Yeah, I'm sound, Mark. Plodding along. Yeah, I'm going on bus. Going on bus tomorrow. Setting off at 1:30 tomorrow on bus. So I'll be going down on bus. Yeah, right, Sophie, love. Yeah, hope you get a win as well. I reckon Saturday will be a big crowd. Saturday, I think. Obviously, Yorkshire Derby in it, Doncaster, Bradford, big game, big occasion. Yeah, our rough. Had a hangover Saturday. Yeah. All right, Declan, you all right? Hope you're well. You all right, Shaz, love? Walsall Grimsby was good. How was that game? Yeah, I'm all right, Shaz, love. Just chilling. you for the gifts. Cheltenham game was good. The goal what Cav scored, watching the highlights, if he didn't touch it, it would have gone in and it wouldn't have been offside. But the game was a good game, good atmosphere, good crowd. And Jack Shepherd's goal was an absolutely immense. Next game is Cheltenham, and that's tomorrow. If you can, like and share, please. And we also live on X at the minute. We'll be starting at 6 o'clock for the podcast. Ooh, Carlisle. Ooh. I hope you batter. To be fair, I hope you batter Carlisle, Declan. Declan, yeah, Carlisle. I want them to get relegated. I hope they go down because it's what they deserve, really. I don't think MK Dons are going to go down. Morecambe are definitely down. Morecambe are getting battered every week. So I think they're going down. And Carlisle, I hope they too go down. So if anybody does want to come and join the podcast, we'll be streaming live at 6 o'clock over on X. So if you want to have a come and chit chat, get over there. And then also the podcast will be out probably after the hour or so on all podcast services. You alright, Jacob? Our ex-keeper, Owen Evans, has gone back to Cheltenham. Should be an alright good game tomorrow, hopefully. Swindon could go down. That's a good point. Swindon could go down. But I'm saying Carlisle and Morecambe. That's what I'm hoping to go down. Miss Queen, welcome back. Bolas, welcome. So if anyone does want to come and join in on the podcast, we'll be starting at 6 o'clock and it's live over on X, where we'll be talking about Cheltenham game. Also, if you just want to be nosy and listen, get you in on here. Yeah, I think Carlisle are going to go down. You're crap. You couldn't score in an open net. You're playing awful. You've got a manager who's been at MK Dons, or AK Fake, or whatever you want to call it. He were crap. He were going to get the sack. And then Carlisle came and offered him 250 grand or whatever it was to take him away. They're going down, mate. Bradford fan. It's quality being a Bradford fan. In leagues, we're doing well. With fifth or whatever it is. Or whatever how much it was. 200 grand or however how much it was. I think Carlisle will get back-to-back relegation. You've bought all these players and they're not gelling. Let's see what happens, yeah. Back-to-back relegation. Thank you for the likes. It would be funny if they go down. Morecambe are definitely down. Morecambe are definitely down and out. And either Carlisle or Bromley are probably going to go back down. Or Bromley probably might go back down, or Carlisle. How it looks at the minute, Carlisle have got all these players in and they can't even win a game. Let's see if you can hear me. Legendary Josh, welcome.
Hello.
Can you hear me, Lee?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yep, I'll see you at 6, mate.
Not long then.
Yep, not long. Yeah, I'm sound, Josh, thank you. Plodding along, mate. Getting a bit better now. Been a bit poorly, but getting a bit better. You okay, Josh? You going well? If you can, like and share as well. And if you want to come and join us, get yourself over to X, where you can join in on the podcast. Derek Adams sacked. It wouldn't surprise me, to be fair, if he does get the sack. I might just stay there. Used to be Twitter. Get yourself over to Twitter, shall we say, where there's me and Lee there currently, and we just talk about Bradford City and the game, and basically just have a chit chat. Lasts about an hour, but it normally lasts. I tried to make it last about 40 minutes, 30 minutes, because if it goes over an hour, I can't put it all on TikTok. So I'll probably make it about 40 minutes, so 30, 40 minutes, just see how it goes on. So if you want to come and join in, everybody, get yourself over to Twitter, what is now called X. Shazza, welcome again. You all right, love? So, final call out. If anyone wants to come and join in on the podcast, get yourself over to Twitter/X, where we are going to talk about the Cheltenham Bradford game at 6 o'clock. And if you want to go and find me, just look for Bradford City Chickens on. Chickens on the Loose. Bradford City Chickens on the Loose. What are you talking about today? Right, we're talking about the Gillingham game, pre-match Cheltenham, weather forecast, latest Bradford news. You can have a rant and a rave about anything. Just get it off your chest. And also, what's on your plate. We just have a chat. What's on your plate, really? What are you having for your dinner? And that's it. Try to get people in. I know there's people busy on a Monday. But also, we'll be doing a podcast at 6 o'clock on the Friday as well, where we'll be talking about the Doncaster game. We've got Aldershot Town in the FA Cup. We'll be talking about that as well on the podcast. Right, let's get this show on the road. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. And this is Cheltenham vs Bradford City preview, and we are live on X, YouTube, Facebook, and other social sites. And I don't think we've got a lot of people in today, but Lee should be able to hear me.
Yep, loud and clear.
So me and Lee today will be talking about the post-match Gillingham game, the pre-match Cheltenham game, the weather forecast for the Cheltenham game, latest Bradford City news, and also everyone's favourite feature, what's on your plate. So, Lee, let's just get straight into this, shall we? What were your thoughts on the Gillingham game?
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to all those that picked a 2-1 scoreline for the winners. Well done. I picked 2-0. Woe is me. But yeah, I think it went pretty much according to plan. We looked, as we normally do, a little bit shaky at first 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. Thought it could have been a very different scoreline. I don't think, though, the same as their manager, that they should have got some out of the game, because I don't think they were that good. I don't think they troubled us over much.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Lee. Obviously, we should have scored first. Cav,
Cav robbed him. Did
yeah, Cav shouldn't have touched that ball. If Cav didn't touch it, that would have been 1-0 City.
Inexperience won it, that really.
Yeah. But then, obviously, they scored a goal to make it 1-0 City, and I thought, here we go again. But the team did really well in fighting. Burn from the corner, fantastic bullet header, and then we'll go on to Jack Shepherd. In the words of Andy Gray, what a hit, take a bow, son. What a screamer that was from Jack Shepherd. 2 defenders scoring, what is the odds on that?
I know. Just unbelievable, wasn't it? 2 defenders scoring. When was the last time that happened in a Bradford shirt?
Don't know, is that pre-war?
I'm not sure. If it's happened, it will be before my time, and I go back a long way. I don't remember 2 defenders scoring. I remember 1 defender scoring. I remember a goal by Wayne Jacobs that won us a game. Don't remember 2 defenders scoring at all. I just don't.
And
Wingers, midfield, forwards, never fullbacks, centre halves. Go on.
And who was your man of the match, Lee? Because I know there were quite a few people who absolutely had a blinder of a game.
I think they got it about right. Shepherd, to be fair. He had a great game. Everybody else were up there. But if I were forced to pick one, I think I'd go for Shepherd. Purely and simply for technique. When he hit that ball, that was just a blinding goal. Who knew he had that even in him?
One of them
He's
in it.
going backwards 4, 5, 6 foot, however far it was, and he's picked it out in top corner with his left peg. Yeah,
Like he bought a lottery ticket and he won the lottery, didn't he? One of
yeah.
them. If you didn't
Top draw.
hit it, it could have gone anywhere. But
That could have
like
hit
again,
corner flag.
words of Andy Gray. What a hit, son! Take a bloody bow, and it was
Yeah.
a fantastic
Big
strike.
time. I didn't hear Andy Gray say that, and I said it before him.
When I think Steven Gerrard scored a screamer against Olympiacos.
All right.
And you're like, what a hit, son! Take a boo.
Take a boo, that's for now, that's right.
In a Scottish accent. I do
Get in
apologise
there and
if
fill
any
your
Scottish
boots.
people with the dodgy
I'm half
accent.
I'm half Scottish, so I can get away with it.
Rightly, because there's only us two today. I think
What is?
George is just chilling, listening.
Right.
So the referee for tomorrow, thanks to Diane, it is Jamie O'Connor, and this gentleman has typically had one appearance in the EFL Trophy where he's given no yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the National League, he's had 3 appearances, 16 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and no penalties. Altogether, he's had 4 appearances, 16 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. And so the game tomorrow will kick off at 7:45 tomorrow PM, and it is live on Sky Sports Plus, and it's at the EV Charger Point Stadium. And just a little bit of an insight for people: Cheltenham haven't scored 7 goals in their last 5 matches, haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches. Jordan Thompson has the most shots on target per match for Cheltenham Town, 1.8. Bradford have scored 9 goals in their last 5 matches and ranked number 1 at home this season. Andy Cook is top goal scorer with 7. Just a bit bouncing back to Andy Cook for a minute. He's had 7 goals, no assists, and 12 matches played. Archer for them, he's had 2 goals, 4 assists, and 12 matches played. And team form: Bradford lost against Harrogate 2-1. They drew against Derek Adams 1-1. And then we bet Newport County 3-1. We won Tranmere 2-0. And then we won Gillingham 2-1. Cheltenham have lost against Fleetwood, won against Acker and Stanley. Who are they exactly? They've beaten Barrow, or they've lost Barrow 2-1. And then they've lost against Swindon 3-2. And then they played Colchester the other day and they won 2-1. And typically for a Tuesday night, there's no team news or anything. I can't see anything on the TNA website. So bouncing back over to you, Lee. What's your thoughts on tomorrow's game?
Well, it's got everything on it. It's got the big banana skin. Nothing's going right for them. They're playing us with in banging form. How do you call that, really? We've seen it so many times, but no, I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow. What I think is going to happen tomorrow is we will extend our away win form, and I think we'll beat them. I do, honestly. It won't be easy. It never is. Cheltenham's a new team coming up, so we won't know a great deal about them. We'll just have to play the way we've been playing. We've been saying it. We've got to play every game like it's a cup final, like it's the final game of the season. We need the points. We need the points, and it's points make prizes at this point in any season. We've got to stay in that top 5, top 3, if we can get there. So I think we can do it tomorrow. I think we'll do it. I'm pretty confident that with the way we're playing, we've been struggling a little bit with this bug that's gone through, haven't we? Apparently, Jay Ben were a victim of it as well. So we just have to see who's fit to play tomorrow.
So doing a little bit of digging from FootMob, their team formation they played on Saturday against Colchester was 4-3-3. They had Day, Bradbury, Bennett, Stubbs, Payne, Thompson, Kinsteller, Young, Archer, Miller, and Sohny, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. I'm not even attempt to the defenders' names. So hopefully they stick with the same team, and hopefully they do lose tomorrow. So would you stick with the same Bradford team, Lee?
Unless Ben's fit, I think I would, yeah. If Ben's fit, I'd bring him back. We just look stronger with him. He's got a little bit more pace than Halliday has. He's got plenty of class. He picks a pass. He's just quality. Like we said last week on Friday, if we don't sign him, there's no justice. We need to sign him permanently. He would be an absolute gem of an addition to that back four, back three, back five in some games, no doubt. Seems to mix his systems up, doesn't he? So, yeah, I think that's probably the only one I'd change.
Yeah, so looking at the City team.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Looking at the City team from Saturday, we played 3-5-2 with Walker, Dyer, Bates, Byrne, Shepherd, Wright, Adwar, Smallwood, Walker, Halliday, Cav, and Cook. With Lewis Richardson, Poynton, Evans, Oliver, and Tyler Smith coming on. Only two who did not come on was Colin Doyle and Paul Huntington. So it's a strong team, and personally I would stick with the team.
Evans didn't come on either, did he? He went on bench.
Yeah, so we're improving a little bit there. So would you stick with the same team? Like
I would.
Change
I think I would. If I were going to change anything, it might be on bench. I don't know. Depends who's fit, doesn't it? Tuesday's 3 days further on with this bug. Hopefully they're getting over it now. So I think Ben is the closest from what I remember of Alexander's after post-match interview. So yeah, he might be fit for Tuesday, but it might be Saturday. He might rest him and just make sure it's out of his system. I don't know, but I wouldn't mind if he didn't, to be honest. Need to get going a bit quicker though, like we did. We just seem to have this 20 minutes at the beginning of any game where it's like, oh, hang on a minute, we're playing now. Need to get that out of the system.
Yeah.
Give us a crisp.
Not a crisp. It is my driver's card. My tachograph card has come.
Tachograph.
Tachograph card has come. Right. Yeah. So the Cheltenham game, same team. I hope we play. Just crack on, climb up the league, and I'm gonna have a quick look at the league table. Actually, I keep closing it down, and I shouldn't do. So the table as it stands currently, we are 5th.
Yeah. We're actually joint 3rd if you look at points.
Yeah, we're on 21, Notts County 22, Walsall 22, Doncaster 23, Port Vale 24, and Gillingham 19, and Barrow 19, who were 6th and 7th. So if we win tomorrow, we could possibly go 2nd, 3rd, or no, 4th, 3rd, 2nd tomorrow. Possibly 1st if goal difference, because we've got goal difference of 6, or Walsall have got 10. Notts County have got 9, Doncaster have got 4, Port Vale have got 6. So if we kick Cheltenham's ass tomorrow, who are currently... Cheltenham are 17th at the minute, with a goal difference of -4. They've lost 1, lost 1. Yeah. So just see what happens with that. Right, the weather forecast for tomorrow's game, Tuesday the 22nd of October. My voice is starting to go, so this is Barrels or Laughs. The sun rises at 7:46 and will set at 5:58 p.m. Looking at the weather through the day tomorrow/night, there's going to be about 15-16 degrees temperature-wise. Sun with a bit of cloud, so you need to take your big coats with you. Right.
One thing I will say about Andy Cook, we were talking about, he's got 9 goals in all competitions this season. Across all competitions, he's got 9 goals. So that's not bad.
No, that's not bad, is it?
I think he's doing well. I just think his service could be improved, maybe. Yeah. But they know he's a target man now. So if he gets dragged down in box, if he does actually manage to convince referee it were a real foul and it wasn't just him, whatever, which 9 times out of 10 it is a real foul, he just don't get them. He could get us a few penalties yet and add to his tally, I'm hoping.
So, cheers, Bubbles, for sending me this. Right. So, Graham Alexander is not looking for any excuses as he faces the prospect of changing a winging team at Cheltenham. The Bantams head for Gloucester tomorrow, targeting a 4th straight victory to continue their run push up to the 5th. But injuries and illness, sickness bugs could force them hands with selection. Tariq Wright is a major doubt after coming off in the first half against Gillingham with a tight hamstring. So if you've got on fan up, get rid of Tariq Wright. It looks like he's not playing. Jay Ben missed that game through illness, and Alexander is monitoring the level of sickness within the squad, but insists they will prepare for Michael Flynn's men. Forgot he were there. The City boss said it's a challenging season with travelling and of the game, illness, injuries, all sorts of things. So with that, it looks like Tariq Wright will be missing tomorrow's game with injury, and there's a few people who still got the sickness bug. Right. Lee, do you want to shout about, vent about anything?
No, not really. If we're missing Tyreek Wright this weekend, we've got people that can come in and play that position. So, yeah, bring it on. Bring it on.
And
Richards at game on for him. He's going to be straight in there, isn't he? So, Pointing to come on as well, maybe.
And before I forget, Lee, do you want to shout about score predictions? Sorry, score predictions. What's your score predictions for tomorrow?
Score predictions tomorrow.
And
we're
goal
away from home.
As well.
We're away from home against a team that's not got the greatest defensive record. I'm going to say 3-0. I'm going to go for 3-0.
Okay, and
shoot me or hang me, 3-0.
So 3-0, yeah?
Yeah.
And Bubbles, if you do want to have a come and chit chat, you've got an opportunity. Because it looks like it's going to be a short one today. Score predictions, I think 2-0 Bradford. I'm going to go Andy Cook double. Right, chat about, or vent about.
I fancy him for 2 as well. And I fancy Kavanagh's got to get on that score sheet. He's that word thing, over enthusiasm, that maybe inexperience that made him make sure that went over the line when he should have left it alone. And I'm sure everybody and his dog was shouting, "Leave it!" but he didn't.
So Bubbles is typically eating. So she's saying 2-1 Bradford.
I'll be eating myself before long.
Yep, get your score predictions in TikTok. Right. Oh, Steve Monday on a Monday. Welcome back, Steve. Not seen you in a while. Says 2-0 City. So shout about, vent about, or talk about. I would say Graham Alexander is starting to grow on me a little bit. Like I said in last week's podcast. Is improving. And we seem to dominate and passing a bit more. There's just one thing that irritates me. I know it can't be helped, but passing back to the goalkeeper when you've got like attacking players. Watching the game the other day,
they all seem to do it, don't they now?
I don't know why, Lee.
It's not just us. Everybody does it. They did it. We caught them almost out a couple of times with Kavanagh running in and trying to get. He almost got on end of one. So they're all doing it. I just don't know what it is. They're trying to play football in 4th division. Why?
Yeah.
Let's just kick on, win the game, 3 points, Thank you very much.
We've had Adam on TikTok who thinks it's going to be 1-0. I think it's going to be 2-0. So the last couple of minutes, people on TikTok, get your score predictions in, and where everyone else is watching, get your score predictions in. It's a little bit of a short podcast today, so we'll probably give it a couple more minutes. Yeah, so on the Graham Alexander stuff, is growing on me, like I said, and we just need to get out of this league, Lee.
That's it.
As a City fan, I know we've been in this league now.
Been saying that for 7 seasons now, is it?
Is it 6 years, Lee, we've been in this league?
Yeah.
6 long, horrible years in this league. It is.
Listen, we
draining,
spent longer. I don't want it to go into realms of where it's been in past.
Yeah, it's.
Because it's hard work. I've been at games with less than 1,000 fans there. It's just, not good.
So, Lee, what is on your plate?
Nothing right now but steak pie, chips, and peas. Or beans. I'm not sure what she's doing, to be honest.
I've had
a couple of slices of bread and butter.
I've had a bit of a weird tea. I've had sausage, gravy, parsnips, carrots, Yorkshire puddings, and some potato thing.
All right. I used to love sausages in gravy with onions.
Yeah, they're only small sausages this time, Lee.
All right.
Small, yeah, only little diddy sausages. Right, Steve, I'm going to leave the last word with you. I'm sure if Cav gets a goal either tomorrow night, Saturday, more will flow. He puts in 100% on set. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there, Steve.
Totally agree with you, mate.
He did fantastic.
He needs a goal to just calm him down a little bit. I think that's probably what he needs more than anything.
And then we've had Kyan, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, on TikTok. He says 3-0 Bradford. They get 1 disallowed. Rightly, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks usual, for coming along, Georgia.
Honoured, as always.
Hope you're okay there, Georgia. Just time to mute you. Right. So thanks again, Lee, and people for interacting on TikTok and other social sites. And do apologise, it has been a little bit of a short podcast. We are back on Friday at 6 p.m. live as normal. So if you're a Doncaster fan or like that, come along. We want to get your thoughts. Also, if you like what you're hearing, Chickens on the Loose podcast on all podcast services, wherever you get it from. We've got a small Facebook page called Chickens on the Loose on Facebook. Get yourself over there where we talk about the game. Also, we normally do a Super 6 every season. And also we do a Golden Goal, what is live, I think now on the page, if I can remember if I put it up. Yeah. And just hope Bradford City win tomorrow. Because I'm going to the game, going on the bus, so it's going to be a 4.5-hour trip. I don't want to be coming home in tears. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.